Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Wargaming in Miniature video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing our What's in the Box series. In today's What's in the Box, we're going to be looking at Plastic Soldier Company's British 25-pound howitzers with CMP quad tractors. And it says you get 12 models. So I think that might mean one gun, one ammo box, and one tractor times 4, getting you 12. And then 48 figures would be a lot of crew. But I guess we'll have to open this up and actually take a look. All right, before we open it up, I want to look at the back. Okay, it looks like there's also a limber. That might be what we're talking about. Yep, right here it says 4 guns, 4 limbers, 4 quad tractors. And then we get the 4 desert crews and 4 Northwest Europe crews. Okay, so it looks like we get 2 different crews, so we can paint these up as Africa Corps, or I should say, we can paint these up as 8th Army Desert Rats, or we can paint them up as, you know, the Europeans. Okay, each gun sprue gives options to build without a muzzle brake, an 18/25 pound, or a 17/25 pound pheasant, plus a choice of 2 gun shields and 2 carriages. Okay, so they're giving us variety. Now, one good thing I do love about Plastic Soldiers boxed sets is that they usually give a painting guide. They tell you what Vallejo paints you would need and the Plastic Soldier primer to get these guys up and running. And then it talks about the crew uniform, vehicles and guns use Russian uniform. The crew uniform uses English uniform. Webbing is Russian uniform. Helmet is olive gray. Okay, it doesn't say anything about the desert there, but you can figure it out. And then these are all the colors that you might need. It's suitable for battle group. Battle group is a 15 millimeter, or I guess it can be 20 millimeter or 25 millimeter. It's a skirmish World War II game, and these models can be used for that. Of course they can, because they're World War II models. Okay, so let me see what we get inside. Okay, the box is empty. Let's set that off to the side. Looks like we get 2 different types of sprues. It looks like this one sprue here is a quad tractor. That's all it is. Okay, so we'll be looking at that sprue really close. This sprue would be the gun, the limber, gun shields, different style guns, the crew. Okay, and these all should be exactly the same as well. So we'll be looking at one of these sprues. And then we get an instruction sheet. Okay. Okay, one showing how to construct the quad tractor, one page showing how to assemble the limbers, one showing how to assemble the guns, to include, this is showing the 4 different types of guns: 25-pound Mark 1 and 2, 18/25, BEF Mark 1 and 2, You got the pheasant, and then you got the muzzle Mark IV. Wow, there's quite a bit. They're color-coded, and then you would follow these color codes up here to decide which ones you're going to use. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let me set this off to the side out of the way. Let me set that off to the side. All right. Now, if you've not ever come to any of these what's in the boxes, what we do is we kind of just take a look and see what we got on our sprues, and then we'll take a close-up look and see in detail what these models look like. All right, the first thing I'm going to take a look at is the crew itself. Now, some of these crew, like this crew, is split in half, so you'd have to put the other half of the body on him. Same thing with this is a half body with this guy. Okay. Okay, these 3 crew members here are all 8th Army Desert Rats because they're wearing the shorts with the knee-high socks. These are not. They have helmet covers as well, camouflage covers. These guys have camouflage covers. This guy has an officer's cap. And these are all desert. Okay, so it looks like you get 6 desert crew per sprue and 6 Western Europe crew per sprue. Okay. Because it's for battle group, if it was me doing this, I do believe that a 25-pounder has a crew of 3 in the game. It might have a crew of 6. But if it only has a crew of 3, then you could use the extra crew members to make a second stand of what they call an ammo loader or additional crew. So it means they have a chance to fire more rapidly. Plus, it basically gives you more crew for casualties. Okay, you got a very large and a very small base plate for under the gun, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with okay, so the big one is for the Mark 1 or 2, and the small one is for the Mark 4, the pheasant or the muzzled. Also, same thing, you'll notice this has a carriage that has a wide angle, and this one's a straight angle. So yeah, so I didn't realize that the 25-pounder had so many different variants. That's really cool. There's the wheels. They give you 2 sets of wheels. I guess one set is for the limber and the other set is for the gun itself. The limber is right here. You just assemble that, and then you got the tow hook, and then you've got the tow arm there. Okay, so this yellow one is for the 18/25, and the blue one goes with the thin carriage, and this one goes with the wide carriage. Okay, good knowledge. Okay, and that's everything that's on that sprue, and well, other than the guns themselves. But we'll take a close look at that here in just a second. Let's take a look at this. Okay, it looks like we got two different tops. One with like an open canvas top. The canvas has been removed, and one with the canvas on top. So there's a couple of different variants for your quad. You got your two side walls, undercarriage, your carriage, radiator, bumpers. This looks like it's a rack that goes on top where a spare tire would go. And then you'd have your 4 tires plus the spare tire. Okay, this looks pretty easy to make. Okay, I'm looking here. Oh, okay. So the radiator actually includes the windshield as well. All right, let me change some zoom and then we'll take a close-up look at these. Let's take a close-up look at the quad tractor first. Let's go ahead and start with the sidewalls. This is a side panel, and this is the other side panel. You got your window details, you got your door hinges. Very nice. These are the different wheels. Quite a bit of detail on those. You got the undercarriage where you would attach your wheels and the regular carriage. So far so good. You got a bumper plate. You got the radiator headlights and windshields. Looks like the Chevrolet symbol there. Now these are the two top panels I was talking about. These are the back hatches. There's one that's got an opening right here, crisscross laces, and then this one is covered. This is the plate that would go on the back here where you would attach a spare tire. This looks like a back bumper. That's the detail on the back. See if there's anything else inside of the top, inside of the sides, under. None of that other stuff really needs any detail at all, except for maybe the tires. And that's the back. All right, let's take a look at the gun sprue. First thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the two crews. This is the desert side, right? You got your arms that would have to be glued onto these guys, and then these two pieces are split in half. Looks like one guy's got binoculars. Probably him with that hat on. A couple of loaders. And they're pretty much in the same poses, but like this guy's binoculars is already glued in his hands. And then these, like this is the Western Europe. Okay. And then down here is the limber. You got the bottom plate, the front and back, and the wheel carriage. This is the tow hook here, and then this is the carriage hook. 4 tires, and then you got your 4 different guns. And then there's 3 gun shields. You got these two and that one. And then this here would be the elevation mechanisms. Okay. And then, like I said, you get the small for the Mark IV and then the large for the Mark I and II, as well as the different carriages. Yep, that's it. And it looks like these guys have the round bases that would fit very well into a Flames of War base if you were doing that. Like I am. All right, well, just so you could take a look at this, it looks like you're going to get 4 guns. You'll have to pick and choose what gun you're going to make, but if you wanted to, you can make 4 different guns. And then you've got the 4 quad and the 4 limbers and 6 crew per gun. Basically, you've got enough to do 4 guns complete with tractor and everything. All right, well, thank you for coming out and watching this What's in the Box. Hopefully this helps you decide if you want to go ahead and get this box or not. If you like this video, be sure to like it. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified whenever I release any new videos, please hit the notification icon. All right, well, I'll see you in the next one.